Okay, so hello everybody and welcome back to Onigiri Games. Uh, Basically, I've been messing around with my mic. I know my videos have not had the best mic quality. Well, they had like good quality, but really like low, maybe kind of harder to hear because the music volume and my voice volume are like at very different levels. I'm messing around with it, trying to figure out how to fix that and make it better. I mean, if worst comes to worst, I can try and record my voice separately from like the main video, which maybe that's what other people do. I don't know. But anyways, I'm gonna try this. I've messed around with some settings. I've messed around with my mic settings, and let's hope that it fixes things. So, anyways, we are gonna play The Binding of Isaac, and I've got a new file here. I say new file. It looks like I used it. Possibly because I have a minus 67 win streak, which I don't think, I'm not the best at this game, but I don't think I'm that bad, so I'm assuming maybe I just let one of my friends try and play, and they just sucked huge balls, but it could have been me, I don't know. Anyways, let's go ahead and jump into this. So this is actually, I have not played this game in probably over 6 or 7 months. It's been quite some time, and I am super rusty. So let's go ahead and hop right into this. So this game is actually pretty funny in that your attacks. Oh my gosh, this is not a good start, guys. This game is pretty funny in that your tears are your weapon. So you kind of just like cry at the enemy, and that's how you deal damage, which is really cool. So we've got Poop. Wonderful, wonderful weapon we got there. Great pickup. Great start already. We lost 2 hearts in the first room we went into. We are just doing wonderfully. Anyways, big news, guys. Big news. After a lot of hard work and effort, I'm glad to say that we have reached 1 subscriber. At the time of this recording, I got my first subscriber. We got 1 person. Thank you, good sir, for your subscription. I will try not to disappoint. And yeah, I can honestly say you're my favorite subscriber. So we will try and do what we can to entertain you here. So let's go ahead and we're gonna go fight this boss. Gemini. Okay. This is pretty easy as bosses go. Just run in circles, shoot the guy. Let's let him get over here so that we can try and explode him. Oh my gosh. It's literally run in circles, shoot the guy, and I'm somehow messing that up. Yeah. Ooh, here we go. So at one point I was actually pretty good at this game. I say pretty good, which means like I would make a few runs without dying. But you know, that's not that great in the Binding of Isaac world. I see people who play this game and they dominate it, and I am not that good. But I don't know if this is gonna be a series. I don't know if I'm gonna continue playing this. I want to throw something different on my channel. Do something that's a little easier to talk freely because there's not really that much of a story here. I mean, there's a story, but it's not, as active as Divinity might be, where it's just all in your face and you got to pay attention the whole time. Talking to a billion people. There's not going to be any dialogues that we need to go through or anything like that. So yeah, we made it through the first floor. Doing pretty good. We got 4 hearts, 2 spirit hearts. Pooped on the floor. Popped that, and there was some money in there, so I guess we ate some money at some point. So yeah, good time. Let's go to floor 2. I wonder if we can have a successful run our very first time back. We will have to see. So here we go. I'm actually, oh my gosh, what the hell is this? Okay, I say what the hell. I've seen this before, but I have not seen it in a while. I didn't realize that these could spawn this low down. I thought, or this high up, I guess. On the Guppy's collar. So we are 1 step closer to becoming Guppy. Guppy is a transformation where you turn into like a kind of flying cat dude, and you shoot flies, and it's really awesome. Not these kind of flies, they're like little blue flies that are your friends. So that's pretty cool. Hey, we got a key. How convenient. Oh, this thing is just chaos. But yeah, let's do it. Okay. Yeah, we can no longer aim properly. We just gotta shoot things everywhere. Oh my goodness. I'm not even sure how to... This is... Okay. I probably shouldn't have taken this. Too rusty already. This is just really messing me up. What's that? Child leash. That's cool. Maybe for... keep your friends close. Maybe it's for... like I said, I don't know this game that well, I guess. It's been a while, and even back then I didn't know that much. Okay. So yeah, if like I said, I don't have many subscribers, and channel's relatively new. So if there are any games that you guys would like to see, and would like to, you know, for me to play, if you have any suggestions, if you have anything that might be funny to play or anything that's interesting, please leave it a comment down below, and we will get working on that. Maybe if I have the game already, which it's possible, I will play it. If not, if it's cheap, I'll probably just grab it and try it out. So yeah, this is awful. I feel not in control of this situation at all. Just completely messing up. So today I worked pretty much all day, which is I live in Japan. I've been here about 4 years now, and it's a pretty fun place to live and lots of stuff, but the work culture is pretty shitty sometimes. And for a while I was avoiding it because I've been teaching English, and most of the time you can avoid like the really long hours and, like, you know, all that stuff. But I've been here long enough in the same job long enough that it's just kind of built up over time. You know, when I first started this job, I was working probably 28 hours a week or so and making a pretty decent paycheck, you know, enough to live off of. Didn't have too many bills, things were okay. But as time has gone on, I have slowly increased my work hours, and you know, when I first came to Japan, we have national health insurance here, and it's really great in that it's based on your last year's paycheck. And there's times when that is just horrible and it can really mess with people, I'm sure, but you know, if you're an expat and you just came to Japan, and my aim. Okay. Yeah, if you've just come to Japan and you have never worked here, then it's based on your last year's salary. So you can be making like a full salary, but you made nothing the year before. So your health insurance is literally like 2,000 yen, which is, I mean, if it's in US dollars, that's like less than $20 a month for your health insurance to be like fully covered, which is amazing. I mean, it's really great. But after about a year of work, it will jump up to over a couple hundred. It'll be like a couple $100. It'll be basically be like a normal bill. Did we go everywhere? I think we did. Yeah, it looks like we did. Okay, we got a one room down there, but I'm not super concerned about it. Let's just... Oh, you know what? We should go to the shopping room though, because we have a lot of money. I didn't realize that, but yeah, we're pretty rich right now. So let's go ahead there. I don't... That looks like a... Looks kind of like a pad, like a... No, it's not a pad. What is that? Let's grab it. Nightlight. Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. I wonder if that does anything other than just light things up. Maybe it scares enemies away or something. So if you put money in the donation machine, you unlock items and things, which is really cool. Anyways, what was I talking about? Yeah, Japan. Yeah, if you do your health insurance or whatever, you get like super cheap health insurance for the first year. And we have about... I took... I went to university in the USA, and, you know, had to take out loans because it's insanely expensive, and basically for a good 6 months to a year after you finish your loans... Oh, Monstro. This is like the classic Isaac boss. He is not that hard to take care of, but he's a little difficult with these weird wonky S tiers. anyways, yeah, like we have like about 6 months to a year. I think it's about a year before we have to start paying student loans. So, when I first got here, I was like, yeah, working 28 hours a week. I'm bringing in a couple $1,000s every month or whatever, and it's pretty great. Like I have all this money. My rent isn't even that much. I'm doing pretty well. This is great. And of course I didn't have student loans. My health insurance was not that expensive. I wasn't paying for like pension or anything like that. So my bills were really low. I really had almost nothing that I was paying for bills besides just my housing. And so I didn't even have like a proper smartphone. I had like a pocket Wi-Fi type thing as my main internet source. So I was just using my iPod because no one texts around here, and I didn't have anyone who really needed to call me. My work would just contact me through Line, which is an app over here for messaging that everyone uses. So yeah, I just didn't need a cell phone. Like I had a mobile Wi-Fi and I had an iPod, so that's all I used. So I just had minimal bills, and then as time went on, I ended up needing a smartphone because my work started to have to call me, and there were times when the mobile Wi-Fi just would not connect because I was in the countryside or something like that. So eventually it just wasn't enough, so I had to get a real phone. And after about a year of being here, all my stuff rolled around, and my stuff, I say my student loans started up, and then my insurance, like I said, you got about a year buffer before it suddenly goes up. And now I know, of course, it's going to go up. It's based on last year's paycheck or whatever. I didn't realize it would go up to like, I think it's like $250 or something like that. Just, it's when it used to be just a little less than $20. It's quite a lot, So I basically had to start working more hours to compensate, and whenever I got an opportunity at work to be like, hey, let's work a little bit more, I got a chance and I just did it. But now I'm doing like probably 50 hours a week if you count it all up. I do a lot of traveling too. I work at several locations. I work as a teacher, I think I said that, but I work at several locations, go around, teach, come back, do all that stuff, and it's pretty it's a fun job, and it's rewarding, and the kids are super cute, and it's fun. But the work culture, the fact that I have to work 12-hour days sometimes. I say sometimes, but I would say these days it's about four days a week I'm doing like a 12-hour day. It's kind of makes you a little bit tired, So that's one of the parts of living in Japan that I don't really enjoy the most. But other than that, I mean, it's great over here. It's really peaceful, really safe. Lots of it's actually really cheap to go out and do things. There's a really big drinking culture, so if you're into that, you can I forgot this is a special room, so we gotta fight these guys. If you're into like drinking and stuff, then there's a pretty big drinking culture. People, even with work, people finish their jobs and everyone goes out and drinks together or something. It doesn't happen at my company, probably because I'm a teacher, but businessmen and stuff, they just go out and they drink like crazy. So it's pretty interesting. I often see like businessmen. Oh yeah, this does do stuff. It looks like it slows everybody down if you're in the light. Yeah, I often see businessmen just straight up passed out, like on the street or on the train. It's intense. Pretty awesome. But yeah, I actually if you're interested in more stories about Japan, if you search on YouTube, I think I changed my channel name to Kansai Dream. That's Kansai Dream. I have several stories on there where I'm just talking about random stuff in Japan. It used to be called Jake in Japan. I changed it for whatever reason, and I'll probably start posting over there again. I haven't actually posted in a while, but I'm really enjoying this this whole gaming thing, so I'm gonna just keep doing this, I think. But yeah, I think we are just gonna I wasn't really planning on how long I was going to do this. I figured I would just do one whole run or until I died, or if I died several times really quickly, maybe just do it for about 20 minutes, 30 minutes or so. But it looks like I'm actually doing pretty okay. It's been quite some time, but I'm not that bad, I guess. Especially since I've been talking. I don't know. Something about being distracted. Maybe I don't think so much and my hands just remember how to play or something. What is that? Paper bag or something? That's crazy. Let's see if we can get some coins out of this fire. I kind of want to buy that paper bag and see what it does. Let's go up. Let's go back. So yeah, I'm originally from the USA, but I've been here for about 4 years, and like I said, I'm an English teacher, and most of my friends are Japanese, and a lot of my friends don't speak English. I'm lucky enough to have studied enough and to have a decent grasp of Japanese, so it's a nice little thing, but unfortunately it's kind of made me talk a little different. People have been commenting about it recently. I actually had a buddy come from the USA to visit me recently, and he was talking about how I talked a little weird, but maybe I don't see it that much. I guess it's probably fine. No big deal. So Peep used to be really hard for me, and then he got really easy for me, and now he's actually a little difficult again, it seems. So we'll just see, probably because of these wonky tiers. Gotta get used to them. So I don't know how far we're gonna make it. If we keep getting damage upgrades, I think we might actually do pretty well. We might be able to... Oh my gosh. We might be able to finish a run, especially since, this is a new game, so I don't think we can even go past Mom, which is the first, like, main boss or whatever. I think you actually have to beat her once before you can move on. I have to remember to go back to the shop after this. If there isn't after... Yeah, we're gonna beat him. We're gonna be okay. Yeah. Got hit again. Stupid damage. Let's get this, and I forget what this does. It's not yellow. I think the yellow one shuffles your stats all weird. Yeah, there we go. Speed and damage. That's nice. There's no more rooms, so it doesn't look like we can do... We could hit our machine and get some... Let's just go down. I think we're just gonna go down. Okay, so we got 2 more floors. If you see that clock right there on the list, the skull, the big skull at the end is Mom, I think. And that little clock, it actually moves along and it kind of shows you where you are. But if you can get to Mom and beat Mom within a certain time limit, which is kind of represented by that clock that was on the little progression bar back there. If you can beat her within the time limit, then you get access to like a special room. And it's kind of, I think it's called a boss rush room or something like that. But yeah, you can just basically fight a whole bunch of bosses, and there's like 4 big nice items in there. You get to choose one or probably all of them, I think. Can't remember. It's like I said, it's been a while. This guy. I don't like these guys. These guys are kind of tough. Stop it! Go away! Die! He just teleported right out of the... Come on. Yay, okay. Oh, don't, okay. Goodness gracious, this is tough. I forgot that we have poops. We should be hitting these for money and other items. Nothing. Okay. Oh, I don't like these guys either. Oh, there we go, there we go. Well, okay. So, I am not as bad as I thought I was. I'm not as rusty as I thought I was, but I am still pretty rusty. I did not even get to Mom, and, you know, she's, like, not even that hard to get to. So, this is Binding of Isaac. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, comment, subscribe if you like what you saw, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.